Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program once again. Wherever you are joining us from, I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of this program. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, kindly subscribe to this very channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. Like and share to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you so that we can push this information across for the whole world to understand what is going on in Biafra land. This is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information that has to do with the restoration of Biafra, a platform where we bring information that has to do with the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Information is coming from the Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. We are bringing you information that has to do with the recent war that is going on between Nigeria and Biafra, that the whole world has kept silent and pretend is not happening. We bring it to your doorstep for you to understand the true situation of things in Biafra land and in the contraption called Nigeria. Wonderful people, as you have joined us, I want you to know that today is the 10th of June, 2024, and we will continue to bring information as it comes. Wonderful people, every one of you know the true situation of things as we speak. You can understand that today Biafra land is under siege, and the terrorist government of Nigeria with the terrorist military are conducting very serious operation in Biafra land. What they are doing in Biafra land is nothing less than genocide against the indigenous people of Biafra. They have been doing this again and again, and they pretend it is not happening, and the world is silent. I hope that the whole world are watching. The Biafrans are speaking up while we are bringing this information on a daily basis, that nobody will say that he or she does not know what is happening in Biafra land, because when the Biafrans begin to defend themselves, don't say that they did not talk. Don't say they did not speak out. As we speak, the Biafran people are already preparing, and it is going to be massive. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Exile has the responsibility to protect every life and property in Biafra land, and that is exactly what they're doing. Today, as you all know, is Monday, and normally Monday is a sit at home, a day the Biafrans come together to demand for the unconditional release of the Supreme Leader of IPOB, and also let the world know about the delegitimization of Nigeria. It is a day that they show the world that it is only the Biafra Republic of Exile under the Prime Minister that is in charge of Biafra territory, and there is no two ways about it. Biafra land today was locked down completely, as always, demanding the release of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot is happening. There is a breaking news coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Exile. He said, breaking, the official report has it at 8 terrorists was neutralized in Aba kidnapping checkpoints, while the terrorist organization headquarters Nigeria Army is reporting 5. I'm just wondering how the rest of the terrorists that knows the truth sleep at night. You can imagine, even in the midst of all their crying and shouting, they never give a clear statement on the number of people that they lost. That is how they never recognize the people they claim, the terrorists they are using, those who are giving themselves to be used. They do not recognize their dead. Most of them are not giving 15 burial. The same thing, they never give account of the number of people that have been neutralized in the north in the hand of the terrorists. This is not a government that anybody should try to mingle with or try to be part of. But at the same time, who cares? Let them continue with their lies and propaganda, and they are going to meet their Waterloo the more they continue to remain in the checkpoints. Video have emerged several places how they have vacated some of their checkpoints, but we are not demanding for some. They must leave Biafra land and vacate all the checkpoints in Biafra land. We do not want any uniformed man operating in any checkpoint in Biafra land. The Biafran women have also come to air their voice, and our prime minister have given the ultimatum and said that they must leave Biafra land. That is the only way. There is no other thing that we accept except they vacating Biafra land completely. Biafran territory is for Biafran people, and the Biafra government is in charge. There is no other person that is in charge except the Biafra Republic government in exile. And as we speak, they are shamelessly copying the Biafran people and trying to imitate what the Biafran people are doing. In their Senate, they are trying to imitate to establish a normal state. But we have really warned them and told them, we do not want any more states. Whatever state that will be created by Biafran people. They have lost legitimacy, and there is no need gambling on all this nonsense they are doing. Whether they imitate us or they don't imitate the Biafran Republic government in exile, whether they imitate or not, it is not reasonable, and we are not going to allow it to happen. It's not going to happen. The only people that has a right in Biafran territory today is the Biafran government, and only them and them alone can say what will happen. While they are busy disturbing themselves and looking onto the Biafran people. ISWAP terror group holds public meeting with Borno residents to recruit new members. Stresses plan to have separate Islamic country. This is what is going on as we speak. ISWAP, they are holding meeting in the public, recorded and posted with pictures. And they are recruiting new people trying to create Islamic State in the northern part of Nigeria. With this information in the public and saying, we have not seen any outrage. We have not seen any special deployment to Borno. We have not seen any massive movement of the military to that zone. But instead, they are all focused on the people who are looking for a legitimate nation where people are going to live like humans. But look at a terrorist group holding meeting in the public, recruiting members in the public, and the government turn a blind eye to it because they are the sponsors. We are not surprised. That is when we are calling them a terrorist government, we do not miss word because that is what they are. And they continue to represent terrorism. For anyone who thinks that Nigerian government is there for him or her, you are wasting your time and you are going to meet your Waterloo before you know it. The Biafran people can never, ever give up an inch of their land to any idiot. And those of them who are claiming to be representatives of Biafrans should get it straight that they have lost legitimacy. The Biafran people have gathered together and they have given their mandate to the Biafra Republic of Exile under the command of our Prime Minister, Ekpa. And they have long ago casted the vote of no confidence on all the politicians in Biafra land, yet they do not want to listen. But as time goes on, they will understand it better. These politicians are nothing but criminals. They are nothing but instigators. They are nothing but instruments of oppression. They are the instrument that is being used to oppress the Biafran people. That is what they do. They do not represent Biafra, neither do they represent anything that has to do with the freedom of Biafran people. What they represent is continuous enslavement, and they continue to make sure that the money flows on their own corner. That is all they do. I want to share with you a very important video. Pay attention to this video from the beginning to the end. You will understand the evil that is coming from these so-called politicians, no matter whom they are. I have always said it, that they are the same. Anybody that claims to be a politician in that contraption called Nigeria, more especially in the Biafran land, is a criminal, and you must not trust them. I want you to listen to this very video and see how one of the politicians have connived and be fighting against Biafra for a very long time, even when he pretends to be an angel. You are going to hear his confession by his own mouth, how he has been fighting against the Biafran people. Let us watch this very brief, cut-out video and you will understand. Pay attention to every information that is coming in this video. You will be glad you did. Let's watch.
Today, I am standing on the way for them not to eliminate you, Biafrans, and annihilate you. And this man is running mad. I want you to listen to the effort he has made against Biafra.
So I support this motion, and especially the matter concerning someone who is a dual citizen of Nigeria and Finland, staying in Finland, giving orders, and in fact, giving, I would say, orders that you don't understand why people should accept it here. But then, criminals will always find a reason to do what they want to do. I have also had interaction with the Finnish embassy, and in fact, the United Nations head in Nigeria, who is from Finland. And what she told me was, it is a government-to-government interaction that will lead to a resolution of this, because as a citizen of Finland, that he has a right to express his opinion. But I can tell you, my dear colleagues, each and every one of us has suffered greatly from what is happening in the Southeast. They attacked Senator Carlo when he was doing campaign. They attacked me. There's nobody they have not tried to intimidate. But we cannot be intimidated because we are in a country that has rule of law. And so
Yes, I stop it here. Let me start from the last word. That they are in a country that have rule of law. And this is a man who is from Abia State, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come from. And he is standing there, supposedly representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let us assume. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, many courts in Nigeria has freed him. And he is still being incarcerated today. This man stood at the National Assembly to say they are in a country that have rule of law. This is a man who also stood as a shorty in 2017 for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know what have changed? What have changed was that nothing actually have changed. The shorty was for them to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and eliminate him. Who is the main target is you and I, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was standing on the way. Today, I am standing on the way for them not to eliminate you, Biafrans, and annihilate you. And this man is running mad. I want you to listen to the effort he has made against Biafra, against freedom, and everything failed. He has contacted the United Nations head in Nigeria, who is from Finland. He has contacted the embassy of Finland in Nigeria. He has done this, he has done that. All this thing he was doing is not for the interest of Biafra people. But who was he representing doing it? Shambolically, representing people from the Southeast. And what this man don't know is that he no longer have the legitimacy to speak for the people from Abia State, where he come from. They have left him. He went further to say he don't know why people will accept the order that the Biafra government are giving from Finland. The same person is telling them that nobody accept that order. Yet he went further to say he doesn't know why people can obey such order. Because they know the order we are giving is targeted at delegitimizing them, making sure that every legitimacy that was given to them is taken away from them, and we have done it. This same man who is speaking like this is now part of those who claim they want to do regional government. The same regional government is what? Targeted at what? You. It is all to delay this liberation of Biafra and eliminate you. Or they have no interest of Biafra people. We have proven that the loyalty of Biafra is to the Biafra government, not to them. So for the fact that there is a vote of no confidence, these are a bunch of idiots who has been parading themselves as representative in Abuja. They could not stop the seat at home that the Biafra people have taken up by themselves. They couldn't stop it. They have done everything to stop the seat at home. They could not stop Biafrans from sit at home. And they refuse to understand that that alone is a boast of no confidence by the Biafra people to them. They continue to live in denial and lies that people are scared. People are scared, which means you are not able to protect the people you claim to be governing. So you have lost legitimacy. You can't protect them. You are no longer supposed to be speaking, even in public, because you can't protect these people, and the Biafra government are protecting them. So you have lost every legitimacy to even negotiate and discuss anything regional government. Any negotiation that the Biafra Republic government in exile and the entire Biafrans are not part of is dead on arrival. And what we are looking for is complete freedom of Biafra people. And I want you to know one thing. The time is over. Time has gone. When you will stay in Abuja and make decisions and they impose it on the Biafra people, it's not going to work again.
I hope you have seen clearly the evil of the so-called politicians, and you have heard from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of a clear statement on his stance. Wherever you are as a Biafran, you must focus on your freedom. Focus on those who want you alive, not on those who want you dead. The only solution for every Biafran today is to pursue the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. Support the Biafra government as much as you can. Put your money where your mouth is. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every one of you that is genuinely pursuing the freedom of the people. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne.